and I'm gonna call up our next guest. Uh, for some reason, my there we go. It was
And your
frozen.
your next guest is a partner of mine, and she is a great American, and she'll be ready to go.
Yeah, so we have LesaMarie Silva here. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Doing really great. It's been a long day, but I think it's been a really rewarding day. So, uh, real quick, just want to find out who nominated you.
Brian Kent.
Ah, okay, perfect. And you want to tell us what branch you served in?
U.S. Navy.
Okay, nice. And what years?
From 2012 to 2016.
All right, perfect. What was your ship that you were on?
USS Wasp LHD went out of Norfolk.
Is that like a destroyer or like?
It's actually an amphibious ship, so it's
Oh,
essentially a class of ship that allows us to deploy Marines.
wonderful. Awesome. Okay. Well, love to hear a little bit about your story. So, if you would tell us a little bit about who you are and how you served and how you maybe can still serve in your community, and what does patriotism mean to you? And I'll be back in about 8 minutes.
Okay. So I immigrated to the United States at the age of 11, and that experience actually changed and shaped my understanding of the country, its values, and my sense of belonging coming to the US. As a child, it opened my eyes to the concept of opportunities, freedom, which are fundamental aspects of what I perceive as patriotism. Patriotism to me goes beyond mere love for one's country. It encompasses active contribution to its betterment. To me, patriotism is about service, responsibility, and striving for improvement. It's a commitment to uphold my personal and those around me collective values, helping those I can help. Part of that is in my business, in my company. I started my company about 5 years ago. I actually sponsor clearances for women and minorities that are looking to work for the government and help them be able to um, get certifications or take courses in order to support the government in the best way they can. Patriotism is typically interpreted differently based on individuals from diverse background. Personally, I served in the military not only to just repay the country that welcomed my family and me, but to also seize an opportunity that the government was providing, the military was providing, which was to pay for my degrees. And that allowed me to get both of my degrees without getting indebted into student loans. It allowed me to purchase my first home at 27 while also serving and afterwards working for the government and being a single mom. Serving in the military instilled in me the values of teamwork, resilience, and the importance of supporting everyone around me the best that I can. I firmly believe that each one of us has a role to play in shaping our nation, whether through military service, community involvement, or simply just being a good neighbor. We can all express our love for our country in meaningful ways in our own unique way.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you for that. That's a really good perspective. Um, how was your transition from the military? You said you
Um,
built a company, so if any entrepreneur veterans are out there like transitioning, like how did you go from transitioning to owning your own business?
So I transitioned out of the military in 2016, and then I immediately started supporting NAVSEA as a program analyst for GFE, government furnished equipments and government furnished information. So that's like software. I then started supporting PMS 379 which is aircraft carriers, PMS 379 and 380. Then afterwards worked for DARPA. In my time in DARPA, I was introduced by a colleague of mine to Brian Kent, who ended up becoming my mentor and who started my journey in starting my company. He introduced me and started the concept of consulting, and that I used that as a capital to start my business. I now have Sorolda, which is a government contracting company. It's actually German. It's an homage to my German side that pays tribute to also my military side because it's a tectonic word for battle armored maiden. So as a woman
Nice.
in this industry, I went into serving in the government period, being the either the youngest or the only female walking into the room. For the first few years, I was serving as a consultant, a contractor at that time. So it taught me that more women needed to be in my industry. So
Yeah,
as far
that's
as like how I
incredible.
got started, I guess the quickest answer is hire Brian Kent to be your mentor consultant to like teach you how all of the things that you need because I have a bachelor's degree in business administration and a master's in industrial leadership. But as he taught me, there's nothing like real life experience. And that really taught me that I could read books all day long. I could understand the concept of starting a business and what goes into it, but until you're actually in it on a daily basis, you can't apply textbook into real life. To some extent, yes, you have a general idea, you have a high level idea, but once you're really in it, there's a difference between working on your business and working inside your business. There's also a phenomenal book that Brian ended up recommending, which is E-Myth. It was actually the book that he required I read before he would even meet with me to consult if I would be a good candidate as a mentee. And in it, it pretty much talks about the difference between an engineer and an entrepreneur. An engineer is someone that has done the work for years and they figured, hey, I know how to do this really well. So I think I can start a business doing this. What an entrepreneur understands is working on a business means hiring the right people in order to support you to grow your company strategically and trusting those people because you can't do everything as an entrepreneur. Whereas an
He
engineer
did
thinks
a
they can do everything.
he did a great job mentoring you.
Thank you.
I'm on my second business. First one was successful, nonprofit that's still going on now. So the best use case is being able to build a business up so much that you're not needed anymore, and it can
Yes.
go on its own. So I have an AI consulting company now, and you're right. Every day is something different, something new. Can't get it in a book. Maybe in on the job training you could, but not from a book.
Yes.
So
So
all
it's
right,
it's
well,
I'm extremely grateful. My company is going on our 5 years. We've hired quite a few people. We've had multiple contracts with State Department. We're currently interfacing with prime companies that we're looking at pursuing work with in the Indo-Pay area. And Brian's helped me build my third company. So it's
wow,
been both an ebbs and flows, struggles, and just a joy at the same time.
that's that's amazing. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us and for supporting. I hope you had a good time and
I
be
did.
able to watch some of the replays for of the other speakers. And I'm gonna pass it on now. So
Thank you for having me.
absolutely, our pleasure.